Welcome back. Welcome back. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. This is your boy, Chef Don Don. Listen, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you have not. Don Dons, we are here for a key, okay? We're going to have a good time with this review. I try to make these reviews fun. I know we ain't going to have nearby as many people as we did in our last live, but we gonna listen. I appreciate y'all for being here, and we're gonna recap, review, and kiki about this episode. All right. What's going on, Kristen? What's going on, Nikki P? What's going on, Mia? What's going on, Crystalline? What's up, everybody? What I do? Simply Elegant. Boom. Let's see who else. Miss Mills up in the house. I know that's right. Well, let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. I ain't gonna hold the people too long, okay? Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Also, make sure you bang that notification bell so that you don't miss anything, child. And we're gonna get right on into this episode. But before we do, get your goalies, okay? They 10% off right now. Get your goalies, 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 get your goalies. All right. Join Patreon, just $3.75 to join. And let's go. Now, I do want to thank AOP. She ain't in here yet for the cash out in the last broadcast. We appreciate you for blessing the channel, and we're going to bump about it, okay? Hey. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and get into this video. All right, so we remember the last episode 10. Remember they are on a healing trip that Sheree pretends like she has plans, okay? Sheree pretends like she is just the ultimate planner, like she paid for all of these people to go to Portugal. Honey, we know you didn't pay. We know production paid for everything. Now, Drew leaves the table, honey, because she was crying. She's going back and forth with Sheree about the lawsuit against the woman for $1,000, honey. And Sheree is taking this, thinking that this is like an eat-up moment for her. Well, Drew leaves the table, okay? Drew leaves the table crying. Now, I think everybody in their right mind knew that Drew left the table. It wasn't just about that lawsuit. I think anyone on the outside looking in will understand that it's probably deeper than that. Right? It's probably deeper than that. To the viewers, because we know that Drew and Ralph is getting a divorce, you could use that as an excuse. To the other ladies, I could see how they maybe did not know what was going on with Drew, and it did just look like it came from that lawsuit. I can understand both sides of that, right? Now, Drew tells us why she, really got emotional. It's not just about the lawsuit, but the lawsuit. She goes on to state that things like this affect her kids and all of this stuff. But then she eventually gets us in and lets us know that she's really upset about some of the things that Ralph was doing. Okay. Now Sheree says that Drew, um, she'll be able to dish it. If she's able to dish it, she should be able to take it. Sheree, you want to talk, ma'am? You want to talk? That's how Candy could have approached you about that she by she and she by no. That's how Candy could have approached you about the situation, but she didn't approach you about your situation like that you had. And then Sheree, well, all these girls bring us tea and stuff like that. And last season, she tried to bring me tea as well. Things, girl, that wasn't the same thing. You're reporting something that happened on the blogs that happened with Drew, right? Yo, messy assistant Anthony was the one that had a lot of things to say about you that Drew was repeating. So it wasn't the same thing. Girl, you're always reaching, Sheree. Always. Always reaching. But girl, stop. Okay. So I had to get there because for me, oh, when the tables turn, man. Oh, when the tables turn. We got so much to say. Anyway, we found out about the whole Ralph situation. Drew explains about uh the manager and all of that kind of stuff who got him the gig with the Chippendales and all of that stuff down there to the Vegas. All right. Now, um, they're outside. Drew and Drew, Kenya, Sanya. Sanya is the first person that goes outside with Drew. Okay. Sang is still fake though. I don't care what y'all say. Sang is still fake. Especially when we get into this after show. But to me, when they get back to the table, and well, before they get back to the table, Candy leaves the table. Candy says to Drew crying and sing. Now, y'all, I know it's a lot of people that love Candy, but I'm gonna go on and say it. Candy should be the last person to talk about somebody crying. Okay. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Just keeping it all the way 100. Candy should be the last person to be discussing with anybody why they crying and sing. Really? Candy out of all people? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I get it. They were trying to say that Drew is always acting, but Candy is not the person that should be saying that, especially when we talk about crying. Okay, just keep it all the way 100. Um, but I found that to be a little weird. Now, anyway, Candy goes to the restroom. Marlo asks her if she was going to check on Drew, and she says no. She was going to the restroom, right? And sing. So Drew and Sheree and them come back in from outside after they have a conversation. Kenya says, well, can't we just break the $1,000 up amongst 8 ladies that's on this trip right now? I think we can all pay and get this. But Drew is letting us know it ain't even about the money. Okay. Anyway, they get back to the table. They start talking again, and the ladies approach Candy about not being present or about not being available for the ladies that she say is her friend. Candy states that she has no excuses other than she's working a lot, and Sheree then asks her how she able to balance the work, family, friends, and all of that stuff. And Candy just flat out says that she's afraid of opportunities you know if she's granted an opportunity, she don't want to lose that particular opportunity, and if she lose that opportunity, she feels some type of way. So I think that's anybody in a go-getter's mindset. That's the one thing that I do like about Candy. Candy is about her business, so in that arena, I give it to Candy in regards to that. And then also too, remember when they were filming this Portugal trip, that was around the time that a lot of this escape stuff was happening. So we have to keep that in mind as well. All right. Now, Kenya was taking her sweet time. Yeah. Production always get Kenya. When Kenya go on a trip, Production is gonna always make it look like Kenya is taking her sweet, precious little old time to get ready. So um everybody is downstairs, getting ready and stuff like that. They're going to do several different things there in Portugal. Now, um, Kenya comes outside, child, and Kenya falls. Okay, Kenya falls, and the fall does look very hard. Now I see a lot of people saying that the fall should like y'all come on now. No matter how much mess somebody keep up on a TV show or something like that, they don't deserve to just be out here falling like that. We're not gonna blame that on like a karma situation. I see everybody saying that can you keep up a lot of mess, but she didn't fail over there. Like that's not we're not doing that now. So Kenya comes out, she falls. Now, one thing I did find interesting though is that man that was standing right there by the bus, the van, whatever, the sprinter. I found it funny that 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 man took forever to get over there and help Kenya. I said, Lord have mercy. If I had to depend on you, sir, to come help me, what is this? So, anyway, the man comes and helps Kenya get up. Kenya wants to go. Kenya's going to the hospital, but she wants Candy to go. Now, this is one reason why I always feel like people be reaching when they say they don't have a real friendship, because they definitely have a real friendship, or else they wouldn't be doing it. Like, I'm not about to sit at no hospital with you for hours if we're not friends or family. Just saying. Okay. Hey, honey, simply elegant one. This was one of her confessional looks. She was in her confessional talking about Drew kissing Latoya Ali from season 13. We gonna get into it for sure. All right. So now all of that. Now Courtney goes on to say that fall she think is karma. Pretty much just sum up the fact that she said that Kenya's fall was karma, talking about God. I mean the universe has a way of fixing issues around you and different stuff like that. That Kenya is a mean girl, and I said Kenya a mean girl. Why are you here, girl? You, you Courtney, why you here? Why you here? We want you gone. Okay. Now Candy says this is her last day in Portugal. Um, I saw some people on Twitter talking about, you mean to tell me the whole cast went to Portugal for 2 days? Y'all are some of the ditziest people I've ever seen in my life, because Candy literally tells us that the reason why she cut her Portugal trip short, and we actually reported on this. We reported on the fact that because Candy was having shows with Escape, that she wasn't filming all of the things with Real Housewives of Atlanta. She was showing up, but some things she wasn't at, and some things she didn't get an opportunity to film. Now we had already heard that she was only going to be on that Portugal trip for a couple of days. We had already heard that, so that ain't no new tea. Oh, is it that y'all just don't really be paying attention? Yeah, because that's not no new tea. Anyway, um, I did put in my notes, shout out to Candy for sitting with Kenya, because that's a good friend, because they said for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, according to them. Now Marlo says that Candy isn't worldwide because she can't get first priority at the hospital. I was like, girl, you'll be reaching, sis. You in real life, you'll be really reaching. You'll be reaching. Cause what? Child, I said Marlo. Stop. Anyway, Marlo is chummy over her man Scotty. I was about to call that man Scotty. No disrespect, Scotty. No disrespect. Don't nobody go try to tell Scotty I was disrespecting him. That man name is Scotty, Scotland, something like that. It's something at the end of it. It ain't just Scotty. Okay. But anyway, um, Kenya says that Marlo date was like a Tinder date with Roy. I mean with Scotland. Okay, so she goes on and say Mayetta is at the table. Mayetta's talking, and Mayetta's like, you know, she brings it up to Marlo about how Marlo was saying how she went on a date with Roy, which is Kenya's man, right? Mayetta was saying, "Well, I ain't really like you doing that." In case if y'all don't know, I think Mayetta's husband Heath with an H, okay? Heath and Roy are good friends, okay? Because that is how Kenya met Roy is through Manetta. So Manetta was telling Marlo how she didn't really feel about that. Now, this is another thing I gotta call out the editing in that moment. The editing in this episode, these last two episodes, Bravo and Truly have been trash. Okay? The edits have been trash. Okay? Because there's a lot of missing things in the and what y'all saying and doing. I just felt like the editing was trash, right? So, um, moving back into that, here we go with them talking about these DMs, okay? Because Mayetta said that Marlo pulled up the actual DM in which Roy sent her or whatever the case may be. So we pull up these DMs where she don't see no issue with the DM, with Kenya saying that Martell sent her a DM versus this. I am so sick of her trying to correlate the two. Okay? I am sick of it. And I keep saying it. Why do you keep correlating the two? Because it's not the same thing. It ain't the same thing. Okay? At all. Moving on. So then child, y'all catch this T. Martell calls Sheree on the phone. Okay, while they in Portugal. And she's like, oh girl, this is her little old lady ringtone start ringing. And she's, girl, this is Martell. So Martell get on the phone. Martell, she asked Martell, hey Martell, what you doing? Martell, nothing, get ready to go get my hair cut. It's 10 o'clock here. Well, it's such and such here. And so Martell literally in that moment, Martell gonna say, well, you're gonna be gone for a few days. And since you're gonna be gone for a few days, I'd like to what he said, since we had sex every night. Girl, what did he say? Um, yeah, I can't remember exactly what that man said because I was disgusted. But he said something about, girl, since you gonna be gone, think about me every night. Think about us having sex every night. Girl, y'all, Sheree want the Real Housewives of Atlanta viewers to believe that Martell is a stallion, honey. She wants the people to believe he is a stallion and he could just put it down, okay? But let me see if I can find that piece of the episode. I can play the audio. Hold on. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Let me see if I can find that just real quick. Cause when she when yeah, y'all got to hear this. Hold up. Y'all got to hear this. Y'all got to hear it. I'm finna pull it up so y'all can hear about me talk about that sex. Honey, I see here. Martell's she really want us to believe that Martell just got a big old slanker. And that he know what to do with it. You ain't know what to do with that thing. Of course. Okay, hold on, y'all. We gonna get to it because y'all got to hear this. It took me down to the ground. I said, yeah, what kind of mess is this? From Huntsville, longest time without sex. Yes, something like that. Okay, was it here? Hold on. Okay, hold on. This is it right here.
here. Oh, okay. Okay. So you're gonna be gone for a lot of days, right? Right. You know, we'll never be apart this long without having sex. So just make sure at night think about me, all right?
He said we ain't gone this long without having sex, and just make sure at night you think about me. Girl, Martell, stop, sir, stop. You was definitely trying to get big dick energy, and it is not landing. You are giving little ping ping energy. Stop it. Please stop it. I don't know why Sheree want the Real Housewives of Atlanta viewers to think that Martell is serving manhood. Because he not. She swore that man out here serving manhood. I'm missing it. Where is that? Girl. I just wanted y'all to hear that. When I heard that, I said, now this is some foolery for real. And I said, this is so weird. But then it came to my mind after I took my notes. I said, I know what Sheree trying to do. Sheree trying to get the Real Housewives of Atlanta viewers to view something different from what he's saying and doing on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Because according to him over there on Love and Marriage Huntsville, he don't fools with you. They keep that weird little PP energy over there because it ain't giving what you thought it was giving. Now anyway, Sheree brings up at the table that she's telling Drew, like her and Drew is just real good friends anyway. She's telling Drew that Candy as her friend, you know, it seems like they want Drew to hold Candy accountable for everything. What Candy don't, y'all got y'all head up Candy's butt. Y'all got y'all head up Candy's butt. But I mean, can we not say that y'all don't got all y'all heads up each other's butt? You, Sanya, and Marlo, y'all got y'all heads up in Marlo butt. So what the difference is? She wanted Drew to have like a real big issue because I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. I don't think that Candy saying end scene to Drew was a big deal until they made it a big deal. Okay, had they not made that a big deal, I don't think Drew would have felt no type of way about that. I'm just being honest. You know? So yeah. Child, that's his friend. Hey Juan Davis, what's going on? I ain't seen you in a while. How are you? You ain't lying, Mia. He just gives weird vibes, and I just that whole scene. Well, just think about me at night. Girl, what are we in? Like high school or something? Anyway. Now, they said that Drew is possibly afraid of Candy. I was like, y'all are so weird. Sheree said it was given fake at the table. Um, and then they go back to revisiting what happened between Marlo and Drew Sidor at the winery. And Marlo only apologized, according to what we seen, Marlo only apologized for saying her effing nephew. She didn't apologize for yelling and hollering at Sheree. She apologized for saying, at Drew. She apologized for her saying, yelling at Drew saying effing nephew. Girl, I'm so over Marlo, and I'm so over this whole situation. And y'all understand why I gotta bring it up again. Okay. Now Drew accepts Marlo's apology, but see, you know that they don't get a chance to see the show, right? When they're currently filming, so they don't get a chance to see. Now, if you guys can recall, remember that episode where Marlo had just got through talking to Sanya. She was on her way to the blind date. She had just got through talking to Sanya, and she was talking about how fake Drew was when she was on the phone with Sanya. She hangs up the phone with Sanya only to be fake in return to call Drew. And because Drew called her out on what she did at the winery, Drew got a bad body. You know, she starts to body shame Drew. This is why I have an issue with Marlo. And this is why I say y'all are up Marlo's butt. Because Sonya knew exactly what Marlo did. And again, you chose not to use this time. You want to heal everybody else's situation. Why you ain't bring that up about your friend then? Why you ain't bring that up about your friend then? That's your friend. So I don't really like the standard that they want to hold Candy, Drew, and Kenya to, but the standard don't apply to Marlo, Sonya, and Drew. That's bullcrap. I mean, Marlo, Sonya, and Sheree, that's bullcrap to me. The alliances is just ugh. Okay. So Marlo then goes on to say that whenever Kenya and Candy are not around, that they all get along. And my thought process on that was, yeah, of course y'all all gonna get along because y'all have issues with them. It ain't like the opposite way around. I see what you're trying to do, but it didn't land, girl. It didn't land, Marlo. It didn't. It didn't. Um. Now all the ladies show up to Sheree's room, and y'all, when I saw Sonya hug Candy, I said, this shit is fake. This is the fakest shit I ever seen in my life. Sonya would be the last person that if in this group of women I need a hug from, I'ma ask her to give me a hug. Cause you is fake, sis. You is fake. Sonya hugging Candy is like Marlo wanting a hug from Candy. Yes, I said it. Cause it's fake. It was so fake. And girl, keep that kiss to yourself. You got to kiss me. What you kissing me for? You don't like me. Okay? That's just real talk. Let's just keep it all the way 100. And I'm with Drew. Drew told Marlo, even in that scene when they were going back and forth, sis, I gotta see consistency from you. That's the same thing that Kenya been saying. But it's so wrong coming from Kenya. Coming from Kenya. But Kenya been saying the same thing. I'm sick of saying it too. I've been sick of saying it. Okay, so then Candy and Drew get into it about Candy saying and saying, well, they didn't really get into it, but Drew did tell Candy how it felt. Now Candy was very receptive to it. She apologized, they kind of moved on. Of course, the other girls had to make a big deal about it. Oh, well, had that been one of us, you would have crucified us, she put us on the cross and all that kind of stuff. They're trying to say because it's Candy and Drew that it ain't no issue. Now, Sheree then brings up, well, they asked Drew about dropping with Drew and how's it going. Candy asked, how's dropping with Drew? How's it going? And stuff like that. So they end up, and by the way, Candy wasn't watching What Happens Live last night, and they did play like this messy game about businesses and stuff like that. And the whole dropping with Drew thing, Candy's thing was she wants to see all of her friends in business be successful. So she stated that, she wanted to drop it with Drew to be successful. Now, they talk about dropping with Drew, right? Girl. Why they then start talking about she by no, and Sheree says, well, I hate having to tell the girls when to go support me or when to always support me. Now, that this was the only time that I would have to say that I liked anything that Sonya said or that I agree with anything that Sonya said. Sheree asking that question and the people saying, well, consistently, we have lives, we move on. But when you say the website is supposed to be available, this is supposed to be available, this drop, and it don't drop when it's supposed to, then how do you expect us to really honestly support you? This is my issue with Sheree. Sheree, I don't know what it is that you expect from people, but we have to draw you back to reality. We got to draw you back to reality. I don't know if Tyrone messed your mind up or what, But your process and your way of thinking is trash. Cause you can't possibly think. Here's my biggest issue. You then go on at the reunion. The people are the ladies are saying that people on your team confiscated their stuff. You're saying that they don't have nothing to do with you, but it absolutely does. If it's anything she by Sheree, it got your name on it. Okay, it's got your name on it. You represent these items that they did not get. Now I'm gonna just be completely honest with you. If you give me a slew of free items and you tell me that you can get these items for free. That may be my test item, right? I may like that item so much that I go on your website and make you sell out of whatever that item is, just because I like it that much and I want to support you. All of these ladies were looking to support you, just like the general public were looking to support you, but your stuff was trash, just like the millions of faces you got over there. Yeah, I said it. Who gonna check me, boo? It won't be you. Moving on. Marlo says that the people are saying that the stuff is overpriced over there on Alibaba. That's what it's given, Alibaba, and it's overpriced. And listen, I will say in that moment, her friends was showing enough calling her out. Her friends was showing enough calling her out. Or how do you feel about it? Yes, we're gonna skate over that at the reunion. Mm. So an hour later, child, they getting into a heated discussion. The drinks start flowing and it start coming up about Drew kissing a woman and kissing Latoya Ali, and Candy gets upset because she feels like Drew is calling her a liar. Candy says she knows she saw during season 13. I can't really speak much on that because I didn't watch that season, y'all. I don't watch season 13. I feel like season 13 that's probably like one of the trashiest seasons for me. Like even going back trying to watch it, I couldn't get into it. It just wasn't it for me. So um yeah, she don't want to put in the work. Oh, I want me some me time. Girl, it sounds like you always got some me time because that website ain't never up or you got always sold out of your products. My issue is Sheree expects something from everybody else that she's not willing to give herself. And I say this about Marlo. Marlo wants a friendship that she's not even giving to anybody else on camera. Why do y'all want something from somebody that you're not even willing to give? You're not willing to give it. And I'm sorry, but if your website gonna have all these issues on it, I can save my time and not go on there and get frustrated with myself trying to order. Sonya literally tells Sheree in that moment, girl, I can't even put stuff in my cart on your website. Then here goes Sheree. These girls acting like they can't run a website. I mean, acting like they can navigate through a website. Girl, they ain't the only ones that can't navigate through it. You can't either. Y'all, if y'all can't tell, Sheree really makes my head hurt. Ugh. Okay, so they get into it about that. And again, they calling her out. Now Drew has clocked in for the rest of the season. We're gonna find out about her and Ty, Mimi, false ex girlfriend, ex fiance. When they engaged, they get engaged what twice, ain't it? Child, I don't remember. Okay, now I'm gonna just give y'all a brief recap on the after show. On the after show, this whole Candy and her nephew being Armando's nephew being unalive and all that stuff come back up on the after show, right? And they're rehashing and talking about all of the things. Um, and I think it had a lot to do with the fact that, and although Watch What Happens Live is pre-taped. I think they take Watch What Happens Live on like Thursday, Friday, somewhere in there. It might even be Wednesdays, but it's pre-taped. It ain't live. Okay. But they bring this thing back up again, and listen, all I can say is, Marlo, you look really foolish, and to use your nephew's death as a way to come at Candy, the way that you coming at Candy is a big issue for me. And I don't see why people can't see that. I also don't see why people can't see that the timing is off. Candy says that she has been around Marlo ever since that has happened. Okay? Marlo goes on to say that the nephew, her nephew was so excited because he was going to be on Candy in the game. Everybody that follows Bravo knows that Candy in the Game had been something way before the pandemic. But when the pandemic came, they were just getting ready to start shooting, and they couldn't because of the pandemic. They had to shut down production. Okay, so when they did pick up production again, unfortunately, he had already passed away. Now, what Marlo is trying to correlate that the roommate that supposedly shot and unalived Marlo's nephew, she's saying work for Candy. Candy is stating that that is not true. You already putting enough dirt and trying to make it seem like I have something to do or correlate something in some sort of that. You're not about to lie and continue to lie. Okay. Drew definitely clocked in. Okay, hey Simone. Simone said Chef is done with Shiba. I'm so done with Shiba Shin. I want her off our TV screens. I'm still trying to figure out why. I don't like Sheree. I do not. I do not. And Sheree is one of the most hypocritical housewives I have ever seen in my life. Like, she is so hypocritical. I would pay it every time Marlo opens her mouth, cause that straight up goofy to me. Right? Like, whatever reason is whack. So Candy is like, she's not going to hold back. Now, from my understanding, they are filming the reunion on Thursday. It's either Thursday or Friday that they're filming the reunion in New York, honey. In New York. But y'all know they've been filming reunions in New York since after the pandemic. Everybody been having to go to New York to film. But it's gonna be interesting to see how this goes. I think I'm hoping that Candy and Kenya have no mercy on those three fools, them three stooges over there. That is Marlo, Sanya, and Sheree. Absolutely. Please eat them up, devour them, and leave nothing left on the plate. Okay? Eat them up. Don't leave a crumb. Don't leave a crumb. Don't leave a smudge of sauce. Don't leave nothing. Okay? Get them. All right, y'all. So that was really my recap and review, makeup, slip ups, and cover ups. This was season 15, episode 11. Okay. Now, AOP, I hope you are talking about Kim Fields. I hope you are not talking about Kim Zolciak, because I had to post up under they post. Take us out of the group chat, because I'm sick of Kim Zolciak and Crow Bierman not talking about they by put their divorce back on. Girl, get out of my face playing with us. First you want to put it on, then you want to, man, get out of my face playing with us, Kim. So I hope you're not talking about Kim Zolciak, and I just hope you're talking about Kim Fields. And I really hope you're not talking about Kim Fields either, because Kim Fields was not a good addition to Real Housewives. I like Kim outside of Housewives. I just don't. I don't, and I ain't like how Kenya treated Kim. So I need to know, what Kim you talking about? Cause I hope not Kim Zolciak. I literally just commented under that comment under the TVDs. Please take us out the group chat. We're not interested no more. We wasn't really interested in the beginning, but baby, we sure not interested now. That Get us out of the group chat, Kim and Croy. Okay? At this point, I don't give a flying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 F's about y'all getting a divorce at this point. I don't care. Okay? What's up, the real estate insider? What it do? Oh, thank you. I appreciate you, Queen. I appreciate it. AOP, you over there hollering and stuff. I just need to know, was you talking about Kim Zolak? Baby, let me tell you something. Leave Kim and Cora over there to deal with whatever they got to deal with. So I'm talking about that body cam footage from the officer is that sparked up a new divorce. Man, y'all don't stop playing with me. I'm sick of them. Okay. And honestly, I'm be straight up with y'all. I ain't got no issue with this cast. Like, as yes, I do. Let me stop lying. I do got a very big issue with this cast because I could do without Sheree. Sheree could be a friend if we had to deal with Sheree. Sheree could be a friend. If we had to deal with I would love Drew back because y'all can say what y'all want to about Drew. Drew done clocked in this season. Okay, she can put that clock in card up under that clock in machine so it can stamp it. Yes. Mamas have clocked in. Okay. But no, Land, the real estate insider. We do not care. Okay, you know what? You show right. Andy can put some cameras over there, but call the show. Don't be tardy for the divorce. Don't be tardy for this bull. Don't be. I don't care what you call it, but don't bring her back over to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Okay? We good. We Gucci. We good. We do not care about Kim. Okay? So create her show over there like she had that one show. Don't be tardy for the party. You can call it Don't Be Tardy for the Divorce. Or keep playing with us about a divorce. You can call it whatever you want to. Run them cameras over there. And you do all the editing and everything you want to do over there. Don't you come over here with these black women that you had a problem with just season 10. Okay? See, because I would be, let me tell you something. If Kim got on this show and I was one of these ladies on this show, I'd eat Kim up in every scene, okay? I would eat her up in every scene there is. And I'm going to be honest as well. I'd have to make her eat her words. I would have to make Kim eat her words. I'm sorry. You just wouldn't be able to come back to a platform that's Atlanta. We know is solely a black franchise. But man, Marlo, Sonya, and Courtney can go for sure. Sheree can be swallowed. Wait, swayed. Oh, I thought you said she could be swallowed. I would say, Lord Jesus, not swallowed. Sorry, Kim. I tried. Wherever you are. Somewhere lying about this, but honey. I'm sure you can go find her. You could have found her yesterday. She might have been at church. I don't know. Church supposed to say say the marriage. Oh, we went to church and now all of a sudden we calling off our marriage. Man, I don't want to see y'all on our TV playing with us. I don't. I just don't. I don't. Take us out the chat. Okay? Remove us out of y'all family group chat, please. Because we ain't interested. And why is Courtney here? Somebody please tell me why Courtney is here. Why is she here? Why is she here? And honestly, no shade, because I know y'all probably like her and stuff like that. But I'm honestly wondering the same question about Manetta, because they say Manetta clocked in this season. Well, not saying that I dislike Manetta. I'm just trying to figure out exactly what Manetta's purpose is right now. Because it's given like it was given last season. You're just here to be here. They probably never went into that sanctuary. There's a photo. You think Mayetta gonna get Marlo Peach? Oh, oh, oh. They probably never. Okay, I read that. Please remove Courtney. I'm saying her and Sonya just and honestly, Sonya could just do anything that would irritate me to the uttermost, honey. It don't take much. It don't take much. All right, y'all. Listen, I have been busy today. I have been on it. Um, that video that we just did about Quad's Quad, still sending out prayers and stuff. But their video right there already sitting at 1.2K views, y'all. We just did that before this one. So I don't know. They both can go. Yeah. Mayetta just not really giving what they say she was gonna be giving. They said Mayetta clocked in, but are we talking about that whole shutting the door in Mayetta face with Marlo? I mean, even with that, I feel like um um I feel like that wasn't talked about enough. Ain't no way in the hell you gonna slam a door in my face and think I ain't gonna bring y'all can bring up everything else at the table that we supposed to be the dish hashed out and not talk about why we can't bring this up. See, the stuff they really need to bring up now and talk about. Hey, Bernita. Hey. Child. Well, them was y'all Real Housewives of Atlanta, honey. This was season 15, episode 11, makeups, slip-ups, and cover-ups, honey. Okay? They may have brought her on to go against Candy, her friend. You talking about Mayetta? I don't necessarily think that they did that because Mayetta told us at the beginning of the season how Candy is about her friendships. Like Candy was mad at Mayetta, so I'm just gonna assume. It's just gonna be my assumption. Y'all said she was clocking in. Give us something. I no shade. Courtney then gave us more than Mayetta have, in my opinion. And Courtney ain't gave us nothing. Anyway, y'all, I appreciate y'all for watching this video. Shout out to AOP for the Cash App. It is greatly appreciated, and we're gonna bump about it. All right, now listen, shout out to y'all for the love. Shout out to Schoolboy. All right, our Hot Topics episode is at 1K views, which is I gotta be honest with y'all, I wasn't expecting that to do that. So make sure that you check that video out or check out that Hot Topic episode if you have not checked it out. Shout out to the Real Estate Insider for being in here. You guys go subscribe to his channel. Y'all know that he do celebrity home tours, okay? And he lets us see all the celebrities' homes. Yesterday, I was over there playing on his Atlanta real estate channel. We was over there playing Guess Who House It Is. I don't know if that was the name of your game. No shade, nothing like that. But we had to guess the gospel preacher, teacher, gospel artist house, and it was fun over there. So you all make sure that you subscribe to his channel as well. I don't think there was any other content creators in, No, but yes, it was. It was another content creator in here by the name of Chef Don, the Chef Don Don Productions. You guys head over there. And make sure you subscribe to that channel. We are gonna go live this week over there to discuss some things that are happening. All right. So with that being said, much love to you all. Stay blessed. Don't be stressed, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.